The Indian Premier League in its 2025 edition has thrown up many surprises, hasn't it? But few would have predicted the outcome of match 67. It was a contest that, on paper, looked like a straightforward affair. The Gujarat Titans, soaring high at the pinnacle of the points table, traveled to the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium. Their opponents? The Chennai Super Kings, languishing at the very bottom, a position unfamiliar to their legion of fans. What unfolded was not just a cricket match, it was a statement, a stunning upset. CSK didn't just win, they decimated the tabletoppers by a colossal margin of 83 runs, sending shockwaves through the tournament and reminding everyone of the glorious uncertainties of this game we so dearly love. The build-up to this encounter was filled with an air of inevitability, or so many thought. Gujarat Titans, with their consistent performances, looked every bit the champions in waiting. CSK, on the other hand, had struggled to find their rhythm throughout the season, yet cricket, especially in its T20 avatar, has a wonderful habit of scripting the improbable. The Chennai crowd, ever loyal, turned up in numbers, perhaps more in hope than expectation. They were about to witness their beloved team rediscover its mojo, its fight, and its ability to stun the best. This match was a perfect example of why the IPL enthralls millions. It's where form can be temporary, but a fighting spirit can script history. The significance of this particular victory for Chennai Super Kings cannot be overstated. It wasn't just about the 2 points gained, it was about pride, about belief, and about sending a message. For a team that has experienced so much success over the years, being at the bottom of the table must have been a bitter pill to swallow. This win, against the strongest team in the competition, felt like a renaissance. It was a throwback to the CSK of old. A team that knew how to win from any situation. A team that thrived under pressure. The sheer dominance displayed was a sight for sore eyes for their supporters, a beacon of hope in an otherwise challenging season. As the dust settled on this remarkable evening in Chennai, the narrative of IPL 2025 took an interesting turn. The top team was humbled, and the team at the bottom roared back with a vengeance. It served as a potent reminder that in this league no team can be taken lightly, irrespective of their position on the points table. The echoes of CSK's triumph would resonate for days, not just for the margin of victory, but for the sheer audacity of it. This was more than just a win, it was a spectacle, a testament to the unpredictable beauty of T20 cricket, played out under the Chennai lights on a memorable night, 26 May 2025. Chennai Super Kings, after winning the toss, made the brave decision to bat first against a formidable Gujarat Titans bowling attack. The Chepauk pitch, known for its tendency to slow down, made posting a good total imperative. The early loss of Ruturaj Gaikwad might have caused a few nervous flutters in the CSK dugout and amongst the sea of yellow in the stands. However, what followed was a masterclass in rebuilding and then accelerating, laying a strong foundation for a match-winning score. The initial overs were navigated with caution, but soon, the intent became clear. CSK were not going to be pushovers, not on their home turf, not on this day. The cornerstone of the CSK innings was the magnificent Devon Conway. The Kiwi batsman played an innings of remarkable composure and skill, anchoring the batting effort with a superb half-century. He wasn't just about brute force, his innings was a blend of classical shots and intelligent placement, finding the gaps with effortless ease. Conway understood the pace of the wicket and adapted beautifully, ensuring that the scoreboard kept ticking over even when boundaries were hard to come by initially. His presence at the crease provided stability and allowed the batsman at the other end to play with more freedom, a truly pivotal knock under immense pressure. Then came the whirlwind named Dewald Brevis. The young South African sensation, often dubbed Baby AB for his explosive style, lived up to his reputation. Walking in with the platform set, Brevis unleashed a calculated onslaught that took the Gujarat bowlers by surprise. His quick-fire half-century was a breathtaking display of power hitting and innovation, completely shifting the momentum in CSK's favor. He took the attack to the opposition, playing fearless cricket, and his partnership with Conway blossomed, putting CSK firmly in the driver's seat. The acceleration provided by Brevis was exactly what the home side needed to aim for a truly imposing total. The fireworks didn't end with Conway and Brevis. The finishing touches to the CSK innings were provided by the ever-reliable Ravindra Jadeja, who played a blistering cameo with the bat. His ability to find the boundary in the death overs is well documented, and he delivered once again, propelling CSK to a formidable score that looked well above par. Contributions from the lower order also added valuable runs, ensuring that the early good work was capitalized upon. CSK finished their 20 overs with a total that not only challenged the Titans, but also gave their bowlers a substantial cushion to defend, a testament to a complete team batting effort. Chasing a daunting target, the Gujarat Titans would have backed their strong batting lineup to come good. As tabletoppers, they had chased down big scores before. However, the Chennai Super Kings bowlers had other plans. Right from the outset, there was a palpable energy in their approach. The new ball duo of Deepak Chahar and Tushar Deshpande set the tone, bowling with impeccable discipline and making early inroads. Chahar, with his ability to swing the ball, troubled the GT openers, while Deshpande, with his pace and aggression, kept the pressure on from the other end. The early wickets put the Titans on the back foot immediately. The much-vaunted Gujarat Titans batting order found themselves facing a stern examination. The CSK bowlers were relentless, offering no easy runs. After the initial breakthroughs, the likes of Mustafizur Rahman came into the attack and continued to apply the chokehold. The Bangladeshi pacer, with his clever changes of pace and deceptive cutters, proved to be a real handful for the GT batsmen in the middle overs. Wickets began to fall at regular intervals, and the required run rate started to climb alarmingly. The pressure mounted with each dot ball, with each dismissal, and the Titans struggled to build any meaningful partnerships to counter the CSK charge. The challenges for the Gujarat batsmen were manifold. The CSK bowlers were not only taking wickets but also keeping the scoring rate well under control. Key players in the GT middle order, who had been instrumental in their success throughout the season, found it incredibly difficult to get going. The discipline shown by the CSK fielders, backing up their bowlers with sharp catches and energetic ground fielding, further compounded GT's woes. It was a collective bowling and fielding performance of the highest order, one that systematically dismantled a batting lineup renowned for its depth and power, leaving them searching for answers. As the innings progressed, the Gujarat Titans' chase never truly gained any momentum. They were always behind the 8-ball, struggling to cope with the sustained pressure exerted by the Chennai bowlers. The accuracy of the CSK attack meant that loose deliveries were few and far between, forcing the GT batsmen to take undue risks, which often led to their downfall. It was a comprehensive bowling display, where every bowler played their part to perfection, executing the team's plans flawlessly. The roar of the Sheepak crowd grew louder with every falling wicket, sensing an extraordinary victory was on the cards for their team. While the entire CSK bowling unit performed admirably, it was Ravindra Jadeja's all-round brilliance that truly shone through, and one particular over from him effectively sealed the fate of the match. Before that decisive over, Gujarat Titans, despite being in trouble, still harbored faint hopes with a couple of big hitters at the crease. The required rate was steep, but in T20 cricket, a couple of good overs can change the complexion of the game. However, Jadeja, with his vast experience and impeccable control, was about to deliver the knockout blow, a moment that became the undeniable turning point of the contest. That specific over from Jadeja was a masterclass in spin bowling under pressure. He landed the ball consistently in the right areas, giving the batsman no room to maneuver. The pressure built with every dot ball, and then came the wickets. Perhaps he foxed a well-set batsman with a subtle change of pace, or induced a false shot with a delivery that gripped and turned. He might have even taken 2 crucial wickets in that single over, completely breaking the back of the Gujarat Titans' chase. The jubilant celebrations that followed, both on the field and in the stands, signified the moment everyone knew CSK had an unbreakable grip on the match. Beyond just that defining over, Ravindra Jadeja's contribution was immense throughout the game. His quick runs with the bat earlier had provided crucial impetus to the CSK total. With the ball, he was economical, accurate, and incisive, picking up vital wickets and controlling the flow of runs during the critical middle phase of the innings. And of course, his electrifying presence in the field saved runs and put pressure on the batsmen. It was a quintessential Jadeja performance, contributing in all 3 facets of the game and proving why he is considered one of the premier all-rounders in world cricket. His performance was truly a captain's delight. The implications of this stunning result are significant for both teams. For Chennai Super Kings, this victory is a massive shot in the arm. It not only lifts them from the bottom of the table but also instills a renewed sense of belief that they can compete with and beat the best. It keeps their faint playoff hopes alive and gives their passionate fans something truly special to celebrate. For Gujarat Titans, this loss serves as a timely wake-up call. While they remain in a strong position, it highlights that they are not invincible and that complacency can be costly. They will need to regroup and address the chinks in their armor as the tournament heads towards its business end. This match, a true underdog story, has certainly added another fascinating chapter to IPL 2025.